In this video, we're gonna learn about basic annotations and their order of execution. So when it comes to JUnit, there are a set of annotations that we need to know and the order of their execution. So the 5 basic annotations that I need to talk about here is the test annotation, before each annotation, before all annotation, after each annotation, after all annotation. So as you have already seen, test annotation is used to make a method a test method, and because of the simplicity of the annotation, JUnit 4 and JUnit 5 has the same name for the annotation. There is no change when it comes to JUnit 5 when moving on from JUnit 4. And then we have before each annotation, which is called before in JUnit 4. This annotation treats a method which needs to be ran before each test method. We'll get into the coding level in few seconds. We'll first go through these all. Then we have before all. In JUnit 4 we call it before class annotation. Before all means this method which is annotated by the before all will run before execution of all the test method, and this will run once. Before each will run before each and every test case that we write in. And after each is the JUnit 5 version of after, which was in JUnit 4. And before each and after each, as you can see, before each executes before each and every test case, and after each will execute after each and every test case. And also at after all annotation is the one which is called at after class in JUnit 4, will execute once after executing all the test cases. So the hierarchy, the order of execution is something like this. At before all will execute once before executing any of the test cases. At before each will run before each test case. As you can see in the image, you see there are 2 test cases. Before each will run before each and every test case, and after each will run after each and every test case, and at the end after all will run. That is about the basic annotations and the order of those annotations. Let's get into the code level and we'll check the order of the execution of the annotations that I explained before. For that, I'll create a new Java class and let's name it test order, and let's create a method void simple test. We'll have a print statement. This is the simple test, and we'll annotate this with test annotation. Next we'll have void setup method, which is the before each method, and we'll have a print statement saying this is running before each test. We'll have this at after each, and let's have the method as tear down, and we'll have a print statement. This is running after each test. So to identify this before each and after each running after each test case, we'll have another test. This is the advanced test, and then let's have the before all, and let's try to write in the same way. Let's say all, before all method, and let's have print statement say this is before all tests, and you can see that this is graying out because before all should be a static method, which is like this, right? We can have the same at the end. We'll say it after all and name it as after all as well, and this is after all test, right? Let's run the test class and check the output order. So as you can see, this is the before all tests which ran only once, and this is the after all test which ran only once, and this is running before each test has ran before the simple test and also after the advanced test, and same happened to the after each test. It ran after both the simple and advanced tests. So as you can see, the order is before all, then comes the before each test case, and after each test case, and at the end after all is run.